Let's do a little van tour of Olive. 2019 ProMaster available for rent on Outdoorsy, RV Easy, and RV Share. Up front is pretty standard for ProMasters. The few things that I've added are this MagSafe wireless charger. I've added a little cup holder item storage thing here. On the driver's side, up to the left, is a little switch for the light bar on the front of the car. And just down and to the left of the light bar is this little switch right here, which turns the alternator on, which will power the back batteries with the car engine battery. Over the driver and passenger seat, you've got quite a bit of a storage space here. And then if you move in towards the back, you've got the bedding and this storage space up here, as well as a few other things. Looking in from the side door, we see the shower basin on the floor, which is 30 by 30, giving enough room for just about anyone. The height of the van is about 6'2" and a quarter, 6'2" and a half. I'm 6'2" and a quarter, and I can stand up in here comfortably. On the left-hand side right here, we've got a gas-lined water heater. You can make adjustments to the heat of the water by adjusting these knobs right here. And it's connected to the shower head, so anytime the shower head goes on, the water heater turns on. To turn the shower head on and get it water flowing, you push this down. Anytime you're not using the shower head, I recommend keeping it up. Just behind the shower basin right here, we've got a storage area. So if you take off that cushion and lift this up, you've got the toilet here with some space next to it. This is the shower curtain, toilet paper, and you got some other storage space over there. Showering is as easy as pulling the lid up from the shower basin and then attaching the shower curtain to these 4 little plastic things up here, and then using the shower head to get the water running. Just above the hot water heater, we've got 2 burners. To the right of that, we got the sink. Above the sink, we have a little cabinet with some pots and pans. On the other side, got plates and dishes and a bunch of kitchen spatulas, knives, and other things. Got some glasses up here, some Tupperware. To the left of the storage cabinet, you've got an ice cold fridge. To open it, you push that in and pull this up. It's actually quite a bit of space in here. Under the fridge, you've got a little Nerf paddle, a little lamp, and some extra parts and other things for the car. That's kind of like my little junk drawer. And then actually, this little switch right here turns on a light underneath. Under the cabinet on both sides, we've got some USB lights that you can turn on just by hitting these little buttons here. And down here, we've got the heater control. You turn that on. This is the heating. You press the button, set it to whatever temperature you want, and it starts. Just to the left of the fridge, pull this out. You got a little spice rack here, quite a bit of storage space, and flatware on top. Under the sink, we've got some cleaning supplies, a trash can in here. Got a French press and an electric kettle. Under here is, I think, an 11-pound propane tank that goes to the hot water heater and to the sink. Under the bed in the back, right over here, got a control panel that'll show you how you're doing on battery power. And then down here, you've got a cell booster switch. You can turn that on for the cell booster. And you've got a water pump switch here. And that's the necessary information there. Then you've got a bunch of storage underneath the bed. Above the bed, we've got some space for clothes and over here, we've got the window covers, custom cut window covers. That one says passenger, so it'll go on the passenger side, like that. Coming around to the back, we take a look at the garage. We've got the batteries here and a couple buckets, foldable or collapsible. We've got a step stool and a hose that we can attach to any water source to fill up the water through here. Got 3 beach chairs, a beach mat, and an extra cushion right there. On each door we've got some storage and some hangers. Let's say you've got a bunch of things plugged in and you blow the circuit. This little yellow knob or switch right there is how you reset the electricity. That can be accessed right there, or if you're up front and it's cold and night, you can do this, lift up this side, and it's right here. If it is tripped, it's like that. Put it back, should be working again. To convert the bed into a table, we take the table leg right there, and then we remove the cushions, remove the tabletop, screw in the table leg, and place the tabletop right on top. And there you go. Now you have a table. At night when it gets dark and you want some light, you can come right above the stove. Over here there's a little remote. Point it towards the back, hit the red button, and you turn on some strip lights built into the ceiling. There's another remote for this when you're in bed. It's right there under the shelf. You can turn off the lights there. When it gets too hot, you've got a fan up here in the ceiling with 4 little buttons up here. One is for the power. This switches the direction. This turns it on automatically if the temperature in here gets above 78 degrees. And then that will turn up or down the fan speed. If it's late at night and that seems really far away, right next to the bed here is a remote control that has all the same controls on it. And that's it for the tour of Olive. If you have any questions, there will be a binder inside with all those instructions. So even if you're off grid, you can access them there.